Hey crafty friends, Nita here, sharing a layout for kitaholic kits. I backed this spool of thread cut file, and I've cut out a couple of lace borders using a cut file. And to add a little bit of texture to the lace border cut files, I used a embossing folder, and from my stash I just grabbed some blue cardstock to add that blue color that's in the flower, to have more of the blue on my layout. I backed my white cardstock with another bit of pattern paper just to tie in all the colours that I'm going to use. And I'm going to add a bit of machine stitching to the edge. I'm using the mixed media kit. I'm using coral macaroon colour with modelling paste, and I'm just going to put that through the stencil. I marked out on my layout with a pencil where I wanted to use the stencil. And here you can see I stitched around the border, and there's a bit of texture for you. It's a pretty pink. I decided I'm going to add a bit of crepe paper to the bottom of my lace borders. Just going to attach it with glue. I also added a strip of sticker from the Crafty sticker book that you get in the embellishment kit. You can see all the colours I added to the spool. I'm going to try and stick to them colours throughout the layout. It's a doily I had in my stash. I've just put all the papers together and tucked a little bit of ephemera at the top of my photo. Now I'm deciding on placement. Photos of a project I'd done using a cut file from Paige Evans, which is a stitch cut file. I'm just adding some foam tape to the back just to pop it off the cardstock. Now I'm going to add this, start placing everything down, and I'm going to add that little white doily. I wanted to tuck the photo underneath, but I realised I can do that by adding the photo first and then tucking the borders underneath the photo. I've cut out a heap of stickers. I'm going to use these little buttons and put them in the centers of the flowers, but with my bunch of ephemera on the table, what I've done is I've backed the stickers from the sticker book onto cardstock and fussy cut them out. So just so I can use foam tape and stuff behind. And here I realized where I wanted to stick those fussy cut flowers, I needed to pull the doily away from the photo just to tuck it in there. I was going to put that thank you round bit in there, but I decided not to. Gonna add my part of my title. I back that with the crafty sticker on cardstock and just cut around it. Now I'm gonna add some foam tape to the back just to pop it off the background, just to give it a little bit of dimension. This process took me a little bit longer than normal, as Sunday I decided to shave my cat because he's a Himalayan and he's really fluffy, and here in Queensland it's starting to heat up, and because he's got he's in stage 2 of kidney failure after having a stroke a couple of years ago. He does drink a lot of water in summer, so to help him out so he doesn't heat up too much, we shave him every summer. But it's kind of backfired on me this time, because after I shaved him, we had rain and it got cooler, and now all he wants to do is sleep right next to me every night, and he's been keeping me awake, so my brain isn't totally working today. So it took a bit longer than expected to create this layout. As you can see, I'm just adding all the little bits and pieces, the stickers. I fussy cut that around that sticker. It had a very big black border, and I wanted to limit the amount of black that I used, so I tried to fussy cut most of it off. I'm just adding some more flowers around, tucking them in behind them little hearts. Now I'm adding some more little flowers on each side, and I want to add some blue flowers. I'm just trying to decide where I want to put them. Because I want to get a bit more of that sky blue colour in the layout, because I've used the tealy blue using the stickers that says get. And now I just want to add more of those little blue flowers. thinking of adding the little tiny blue flowers or scattering them around like you would do if you were using enamel dots, but I ended up changing my mind, as to me it kind of looked weird. But you can see I end up putting them closer to the clusters of flowers to make them look like they're part of the cluster of flowers. I think it works out better that way. Just trying to work out a way to put them, but I ended up completely changing my mind and just adding them closer. And I'm done.